All right, y'all. So I just wanted to talk to you all in this quick video and really break down what I'm seeing in crypto for this year, because I see so many people worried and upset and panicking and kind of bothered by the performance of things. Obviously, if you're a Toshi holder, we're in a project that's up like 600% for the year. Our project is performing better than most things in crypto have this entire year. But even that is not enough for some people, because most people did not get in as early as myself and others. So I get it. But what you have to understand about this game is something very historic happened this year. Crypto officially became a regulated currency of the world. Like crypto is legitimized this year, which means not just the crypto, the crypto community, like the normal crypto degen community. It's not just us this year that's going to be eating off of it. Institutions are really getting in, trying to eat off of it too. So there's rules to this game. Like everyone's saying, oh, this has been the worst October ever. Because usually October is a really great month for crypto. First off, we do still have time. October can still get to cooking, but there's certain standards and certain things that may be different this bull run, because everyone can predict that September was going to be bad, and everyone can predict that October is supposed to be good. So at the point where it's becoming too predictable, this game is not for us to win. This game is meant to shake us out, take our money so these corporations can make money. It's not a game meant for us to win. Most of us are not going to be very patient. Most of us are not going to be very understanding with how things is going to work. What these people are going to do, like people said, I saw people say that, oh, this bull run is going to be very dependent on Trump and tariffs and things like that. Listen, all of that is noise. We, for the first time in human history, have a new currency, a new digital currency. This has never existed before in human history, and ever since crypto was established and crypto was created, it was all for this goal right here. The goal that happened this year, everything to do with crypto was all for this year. If you think they're gonna let that go to waste and crypto is, going to perform worse because it's official, think again, because all these companies and businesses aren't jumping in to not make money. And they're also not jumping in crypto to perform worse than before it was established. The thing is, they will manipulate the markets. They will hold it back from exploding. They will do a lot of things to make sure all their friends get in and buy as much crypto as possible. So the latest tariff news, the latest war scare, the latest drought, like it does not matter. Whatever the noise is, does not matter. You have to think like the rich and understand the game that's being played here. The news does not matter. Only look at news for entertainment purposes. I know not everything you see is something that you want to be entertained by, so maybe just don't watch the news, but it has no bearing on the market. What the US dollar is failing. If you don't understand what's going on with the system and why inflation is so bad, the US dollar is failing, the system is broken, the system was designed flawed and has never worked at any point throughout history. We were built on a flawed system. Crypto is the solution to this system. Everyone in the world needs to convert over and use crypto. They want a unified world behind crypto. And what they want, they will get. Which means what's going to attract a lot of people into crypto is gains, things blowing up, things exploding, things like people making a lot of money, telling people about it, getting their friends on, getting their friends excited. Like stuff like that. People want to feel safe, feel secure. First, you make people excited by crypto. So you're going to get a lot of big winners. People are going to be so excited, swearing by crypto. That's going to make the rest of the world interested. And then there's going to be some type of big event where it's going to feel safer to have your money in crypto. And that's what's going to make everybody else feel comfortable and want to convert over to crypto as well. There's going to be a lot of different plays being made that's going to pull people into crypto. But the fact of the matter is, we don't know the timing. But I do know this, they don't want us to win. The patient will be the ones that do end up winning, but this game is not set up for us to win. They want as many of us to get paper handed and sell and get out as possible because they need slaves. So if we're all coming up, becoming successful, being patient, and all getting rich, who are they going to control and manipulate? It's like, no, it's not for us. They have all day to play around with these markets because while they're playing in the market, their entire livelihood doesn't depend on it. You have people out here putting their rent in the market. Of course you need the market to move. You have people out here with their life savings in the market. Of course you need the market to move. Keep in mind, you don't feel like you have forever to keep playing this game. They do. They have 10, 100 times more than you have put in the market. And guess what? It's pennies to them. Like what they have in the market is so much more significant than what you have in the market, and it's pennies. They're playing around with play money. They're playing around with their pocket change. Meanwhile, your life is on the line. It's going to be a harder game for you. The stakes are higher for you. But the comfort comes in learning how the game is played, learning what they're doing to you, learning why the psychology is so tough and difficult for you, and overcoming that through educating yourself and actually learning that all of this is going according to plan. So just learn, strategize, and come up with the best possible plan for yourself. You need your own exit strategy. You need your own convictions to hold. Take your time and just not overthink. Everyone has the expectation. Like, what's crazy is I don't know what the markets is looking like on a regular basis. If I'm being completely honest with you all, I look at the markets mainly when I'm doing some form of content or something. That's when I look at the market. What is the point of looking at a market all day, every day? Nothing going on in the market is anything I need to worry about right now. It's not pumped up. We haven't hit the finish line yet. We're nowhere near it. You know, it's like, it's nothing to be focusing on all the time. Now you can stay informed, stay entertained and things like that. But honestly, I inform myself on what's going on. And truthfully, I don't need to inform myself. I've been saying from the beginning what was going to happen this whole year. You don't have to even be informed. If you know their playbook, you know what's going to happen without needing to sit here and watch every micro move that happens in the market. You know what's going to happen if you study the game. So that's what I want you all to do. I want you all to start paying attention and realize things are going to happen where we get these catastrophic events or we get these black swan events and you're going to think it's over, but guess what? It's going to recover and the market is going to come back stronger and even harder. Understand that it's already a script predetermined how this is going to go, but so don't worry about all the middle storyline and middle plot. All you need to be worried about is, the end game. The end game is everyone in crypto. So what you need to be thinking about, okay, what's all the ways they can get everyone in crypto? And when everyone onboards into crypto, what can I be holding and what can I have in my possession so I can profit from everyone who's being onboarded into crypto? That's how you look at this game. That's how you win. And that's how you become a millionaire this bull run. You have to think different from everyone else. You have to think like the rich and think like the people in control. You can't think like just another participant in the market. You need to be better, you need to be smarter, you need to be wiser, and you need to be patient. This is not a game intended for you to win. So as long as you're panicking, worried about everything, you're doing exactly what you're supposed to do. And eventually you're going to get shaken out because that's what the system is designed to do. You almost have to just become numb and cold and really not give a shit, to be honest. Like that's the best perspective. Like that's the best I can give you when it comes down to my perspective. I mean, if I take a L, I'd care. It would be impactful. It would hurt. But at the same time, I know these things and don't care because at the end of the day, being scared to take risk, being scared to trust my knowledge, trust my research, trust the history of crypto, trust my understanding. Like, I'd rather trust myself and bet on myself than sit here and move out of fear, end up betting against my own thesis and miss out on a insane opportunity because emotions got the best of me. That's why you have to control the flesh. Center yourself, control the flesh, keep your flesh in check. Win or lose, be convicted in the things that you believe. And that's why you have to be sure that they're things that you believe. You watch one of my videos and you hear, oh, Cavell says this, he believes in it this much, so now I believe in it. That is not your conviction. That is my conviction. Because the second something goes wrong or something goes in a way that you don't understand, your first instinct is you're going to want to blame Cavell, or you're going to want to, you're going to want to, oh, let me not do that because I don't think that it's going to work. I don't think this is working out. It's like, you have to have a level of understanding. You have to know your risk tolerance, and you have to come to certain conclusions. And you only invest based on your own conclusions. If you see the same thing that I see, it's very different than you doing something because you see me doing it. I make my content so you can understand what I see, so you can do your own research, and you can see if you see it that way as well. It's people who completely disagree with me. And that's okay, because I don't make my content so everyone can be in agreement with me. I make my content to let people know what I see so that it can be factored into what other people are doing. So whether you agree, whether you disagree, whether you see it, whether you don't see it, you now have my perspective to filter and go through your mental processes and stuff like that, and you come to the conclusion that you want. Maybe my video helps you, maybe my videos don't. That's how the game is played. So I am just another source for you to factor in when you're, doing the things that you do to make sure you're making the right moves for yourself and for your family. So hopefully this video was helpful. Hopefully you all understand where I'm coming from. This is still going to be a fantastic bull run, in my opinion. I just think it needs time. There's going to be a lot of manipulation, much more manipulation than ever before, simply because there's more bigger companies and brands in crypto today than there have ever been. So yeah, like, these companies need to eat, which means more casual and retail people need to get out because the companies need to make the money, not us. So don't give up your positions. These companies want to make money, they got to pay us. Keep your positions, especially if you're in good positions, and be careful what positions that you're in as well, because they have to be good positions. So yeah, that being said, let me know what you all think in the comment section down below. Be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on notifications, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace out, fam.